Hello, it's Tim from Fair Play Now on the 3rd of January 2025. So here we are in a brand new year and heaven knows what this year will bring us. As you know, I'm always, well, most of the time at least, a pretty positive person. So I think it's just going to be onwards and upwards for us in the freedom movement. I know a lot of people out there will say, you know, there's reasons to be pessimistic. The agenda is just going to keep rolling on and expanding. And a lot of people think this is going to be a pivotal year as far as everything's concerned, really. I've heard a lot of talk in the freedom movement that, oh yeah, 2025, it's going to be a pivotal year. But I think it's going to be pivotal in a good way. But one of the reasons why I'm optimistic, and this is the time of year, isn't it? Early January, New Year's resolutions, thinking positively, making new habits for yourself and ditching old ones which haven't been particularly productive, and all of that self-improvement stuff. So it's that time of year. I don't tend to go for it that much myself, but I think going into a brand new year with a bit of positivity, it can't harm you. And I've come across a little video. I'm going to leave a link to it for you in the description box below for you to check out. But I saw this a couple of days ago and found it quite interesting. It's actually called Mastering Your Inner World to Manifest the Life You Desire. It's by a guy called Neville Goddard, and it's kind of a motivational video, and basically he tells you to repeat a certain phrase over and over to yourself. The impossible will manifest itself for me is the phrase. And you might think, that's kind of woo-woo sort of stuff. How can just repeating a phrase achieve the impossible? Well, I'm here to tell you that it can happen, and after all, we actually did it, didn't we? You, me, and the rest of the freedom movement, we achieved the impossible, didn't we, a few years ago? Because you think back to this time 4 years ago, early 2021, here in the UK, we were going into our third lockdown. The tyranny was rampant. It was just absolutely dreadful. 2021, not sure how we got through it. It was a dreadful year, but it was also the year that we in the freedom movement started getting together, gathering strength, and it was through our determination that we achieved the impossible. We defeated the government tyranny, not only here in the UK, but all over the world, didn't we? We rolled it back absolutely everywhere. And what looked like an impossible situation this time 4 years ago, we ended up winning through. Now, when you sort of come out with these phrases, we can achieve the impossible, the impossible will manifest itself for me. You can't just sit in an armchair, as a lot of these law of attraction type of people will tell you, and sort of come out with these positive thinking phrases and kind of incantations, whatever you want to call them. You've actually got to get off your backside and get out there and do stuff as well. As well as having the positive mindset. You can't just sort of sit back on your backside and expect it to happen just by saying a few phrases to yourself. But if you think about it, that's exactly what we did 4 years ago. We kind of, although we were looking at very dark times, a lot of us had a lot of positivity. We knew we were going to defeat the evil, and we got off our backsides. We went along to London or other major cities. We went on the marches. We kind of went to stand in the park. People organised their own stand in the parks locally, and sort of a lot of us made videos like this. A lot of people did other things, set up Telegram groups and Facebook groups and whatever else. And yeah, together we did amazing things, which still continue, many of them, to go from strength to strength. Yeah, some of them, like the Stand of the Parks, have sort of have gone down a bit, but many other things continue to thrive, and friendships continue to exist. So you know, and that all was born out of those very dark times. But yeah, we got together, didn't we? We got together. We were determined. We had this mindset where we thought, well, it doesn't really matter how dark things look, how impossible the task looks. We will achieve what we want to achieve, and that is freedom. And we did it. We defeated these sort of governments and powers that shouldn't be tyrants, and we told them in no uncertain terms that no, they're not going to take our freedoms away. We will sort of prevail. And if they try anything else on during the course of this year or years to come, we just need to readopt that same mindset. The impossible will manifest itself for us, and get off our backside, get out there and do what needs to be done, and it will happen again. So that is one of the reasons why I'm so optimistic. It just needs the power of intent, and then to take action on that intent, and you know, we can achieve the impossible. There's a lot of kind of nonsense going on, a lot of stuff being thrown our way, but you know, and it still looks impossible maybe to a lot of people, that you know, there's no way we can win this thing in the long run, in the long term. But yeah, believe me, we can. And you know, you just need to have the belief that we can achieve the impossible. The impossible will manifest itself for us. And you know, I really do believe that. And the reason why I believe it is, like I said a few minutes ago, is because I've seen it happen. We did it before, and if we need to do it again, we will do it again, and we will carry on achieving the impossible. So I hope this has been a little bit of a nice kind of motivational start to the year, giving you sort of a few positive vibes. That's what I like to do on this channel after all. And if you want to check that video out, sort of do check it out in the link below in the description box. So yeah, plans for this year. Well, I'm definitely going to be doing quite a lot more traveling. I've got plans for that already in place later on in the year. You know, if you watch this video regularly, you'll know that I went to the Far East last year. Really love that part of the world, and would like to get back there at some stage this year. That would be really great. I've got a few other things planned as well. You know, one or two other channels that I've got, I'm going to be sort of growing, and as well as obviously you know, keeping this one going as well. Probably going to sit a little bit back from the freedom stuff at the moment, maybe for 6 months to a year. I'll still be doing videos on here, don't get me wrong, but as far as going out and filming events and all of that sort of things concerned, I'll probably slow down a little bit on that. There's other things I want to do to, you know, really get myself into a better position, and then who knows, you know, maybe in 6 months to a year's time, I will sort of get back into filming events and sort of thing, that sort of thing, maybe in a slightly more targeted, directional way. I've just, you know, so far with these events, I've just been going and really filming anything and everything. Just whenever someone said, oh, you know, can you come and film our event, I've just said, oh yeah, okay, and gone along and filmed it. So I think I might be a bit more selective and targeted, and maybe just kind of focus down more on one or two specific things rather than being a load of general filming really. but I'm not even going to do that. Having said that, I have got an event to film in just a few weeks' time on the 19th of January down in Exeter there. So if you're in that part of the world, I might see you there, but more details in a future video that I'll put out in a week or two time to tell you about that. But if you're interested in an event, just pencil in Exeter 19th of January into your diary now, and just give you a bit of a early heads up on that one. Yeah, I think apart from that, I'm not going to do too much. I want to concentrate on other things, which I'll talk about in upcoming videos as well. And then once I've got these other things sorted out in my life, I will then come back and, like I say, do quite a lot more filming of various people and events and what have you, things to do with the freedom movement. So that's the basic plan for this year, 2025. We'll have to see how things kind of progress. But yeah, I've got plans, I've got thoughts, and I'm going to be implementing on them, very shortly as we get further into this new month and this new year. But for now, I'll leave it. Do check out that video in the description box below, and I'll be back soon. Tim from Fair Play Now. Thanks for watching.